Mm-hmm.
That's what that is. The subway coming through.
Oh, yeah.
You want the oil rigs. People so confused. Hey, we're gonna go to the dump, a landfill just a block from your house.
This is CBS LA at 4.
Now at 4, a holiday beach bummer. Stretch of coastline closed in Laguna Beach after a sewer.
And Ollie, we're a couple minutes in here, so if you want to shoot some B-roll that I can use later, that'd be great too.
Plenty of red, white, and blue, and of course the barbecues. Families are gathered for this big 4th of July celebration that came early in Artesia. How the city is making sure, though, that they are celebrating Independence Day with a bang.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Amy Johnson.
And I'm Juan Fernandez. This is CBS LA at 4. And we begin here at 4 with a coastal hazard to warn you about on this 4th of July weekend.
A sewer line malfunction has forced a stretch of beach to be closed in Laguna Beach. We do have team coverage as people head to the coast to celebrate America's 250th birthday.
We begin with CBS LA's Michelle Geely live from Laguna Beach with the cleanup efforts there. Michelle.
That's right, you guys. You said it. A pipe has failed, which sent hundreds of gallons of sewage into the ocean right behind me here. A stretch of beach has been closed. You see the sign right where I am standing. This applies to swimmers and surfers. It is okay to walk on the sand, but lifeguards don't want people in the water for their safety.
Ran through our yard, accumulated, got a big mess, and then down into the ocean, which was unfortunate.
A river of sewage flowed through Lee Cohen's Laguna Beach oceanfront property Thursday night. The water is now off limits near Thalia Street and Sands Drive.
The first thing I noticed was the smell, because I was walking them down the beach and I just noticed like this awful sewage smell.
Closure signs are up. Lifeguards are warning people that a half-mile stretch of the beach has contaminated water.
We were having the salt and like since I put our feet in and everything, but since like the water was
Isabel, don't do
contaminated,
it.
we didn't do
Don't
it.
do it.
And we just
Do it,
were
girl.
gonna sit down and read a book.
The city of Laguna Beach posted that the wastewater release happened at a construction project at Anita Street. The timing, some say, is a bummer.
I mean, it's a huge bummer, especially since it's right before the 4th of July.
Because the 4th is like a really big deal here, and like a ton of people will be on the beach and they'll probably want to do it.
But local surfer Paul McManus doesn't think the closure will impact a large amount of beachgoers because Laguna has so many other spots to lay on the sand and swim. He'll surf another day.
I appreciate the fact that I'm notified immediately, so I'm not jumping in the water. I can live with that going in the water.
The Cohens say the stinky smell that was pretty powerful last night isn't too bad today.
Well, yeah, I mean, I suspected it, because it's hazardous. I mean, the guys were actually repairing it and stopping when the probably hazardous material stuff, and they had masks on and get it sorted out. But they did a good job.
You have a very good attitude.
Well, stuff happens. So it's big. You gotta go with it, right?
Now the closure is a quarter of a mile in each direction from where I'm standing at St. Anne's Beach, Laguna's main beach, which is very popular, and other spots to the south of me are still wide open. This particular spot hopefully will reopen on Sunday. That's the latest live here in the Beach. I'm Michelle Geely.
Let's hope so. Still a lot of coastline out there. Michelle, thank you. And if you're headed down the coast for the 4th of July, make sure to pack your sunscreen.
Next weather meteorologist Evelyn Taft is monitoring the temperatures for the holiday weekend. Dad.
All right, Ollie, we're right out of this.
That's right. CBS LA assignment editor Mike Rogers at the desk, and Mike Lineage
Yeah.
Logistics, who was leasing the warehouse, now pleading with elected leaders for help here.
Yeah, I mean, look, Juan and Amy, this was billed as a 24-hour operation, and we're going to get this cleaned up within 45 days. The work won't stop because of the holiday, but it's not exactly what's going on. Look at live pictures now from SkyCal, where, in fact, the work has stopped. There is nobody doing any of the cleanup there. We have seen a very limited amount of crews that have been primarily focusing on this white tarp that they have kind of put on the outside of the building. There you kind of see them hanging out. Lineage Logistics said late last night they received a letter from Altus Power, which is the people that owned the solar panels on the roof, ordering them to stop any of the work that they were doing. We'll show you some of the video because this is the massive amount of work that they are trying to get done. Get those millions and millions of pounds of food that are sitting there rotting, stinking up the neighborhood, causing health problems out of the burned up warehouse. Now, Lineage said as of this morning, they were ready to go. They had people in place. They were going to do all the work. They had all the permits and were following the orders by the mayor and the county. But then they got that letter from Altus ordering them to stop. Now, as we look back live at SkyCal, who is still overhead here, this is the work in this area has been feverishly going on now since they were allowed to start doing this. In fact, our photographer who's in SkyCal right now, Oliver, said he was standing on that corner yesterday when there were truckloads of people getting things done, taking things out. But as you can see now, it is at a standstill. As we come back out here to the desk, Lineage Logistics has sent this letter. Their CEO has sent this letter to Mayor Bass as well as Board of Supervisors person Hilda Solis, asking them for help and to intervene in this matter so they can get things back on track and get that cleanup ongoing again. In the letter, they talk about here evidence preservation. They say that they're not trying to touch anywhere that Altus Power's solar panels may have been. Their fire department has said the work that they are doing is not interfering with any of the investigation into the fire, so they're not sure why Altus has ordered them to stop. We reached out to Altus. We have not heard back. Remember, neither Altus or Lineage own the building, so my question that I just asked Lineage is what's actually preventing them from doing the work anyway, even if Altus doesn't want them to? Is there any legal preclusions here from them continuing that work? We're waiting to hear back from them. We're waiting to hear back from Altus, and of course the mayor's office, as well as Supervisor Hilda Solis's office.
The never-ending nightmare for this community continues.
Right, and as all of these people play it out, it's the neighbors that are suffering. Yeah.
All right, Mike, thanks. A tow truck driver is in critical condition, and police pursuit ends with a fatal shootout. Two crime scenes, one in Glendora, the other on the 210 freeway. That's where the driver was shot.
Hey.
Then in Covina, where the suspect was killed in a shootout with
Yes.
CBS News talked with someone.
Shut up. All right, I'm good with Chopper. Yeah. Hi. So, Wilson. Where have you been all my life, Wilson? Let's see. Who was just asking me this? LA 5984. These are my scanners right here. Do you see Keen got promoted? From CHP, Dan Keen. Yeah, he got promoted to lieutenant. Yeah, he was a sergeant.
Let's send him a congratulatory basket of cookies.
I texted him. I was like, "Those bars look good," because he's got the bars on his collar now.
Did he respond?
Yeah. Oh, love him. Oh, you guys can't see that. Let me move this camera over.
Well, more than 150,000 people are expected in the nation's capital as the U.S. turns 250 tomorrow, and that means security will be tighter than ever. Now, for the first time, Independence Day celebrations have been designated a national special security event coordinated by Secret Service. The U.S. Marshal Service also sworn in officers from 44 state and local agencies nationwide to help secure D.C.'s massive holiday gathering. On the eve of the big event, President Trump is in South Dakota for a celebration at Mount Rushmore.
He will continue to have much more on the 4th of July festivities across the country and here at home on CBS LA. Coming up, our Jasmine Veal will be live in Artesia at their annual Independence Day celebration.
It's one of the most popular ways to honor the red, white, and blue.
Every year I raise
The warning before this fireworks celebration ends in opening emergency rooms.
The sizzling sound of summer, heating up faster than the grill, are prices.
Well, I'm kind of on autopilot when it comes to menu planning, but then we start thinking about, well, what's the categories you're going to ask for when I get to the end of it?
Ways you can save so those costly cookouts don't break the bank this holiday season.
A famous love story begins a new chapter today.
I feel like this is the American royal wedding at this point, yeah.
The big moment for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce is finally here. The minute by minute from the Big Apple.
What? I deleted it. Yeah, I think that's a better story. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So then do you want hospital back at 5:30 or do you still want Grossman at 5:30? You sounded so sure. Yeah, that's fine. I just wondered. Okay. Bye.
Yeah, it's back. It's here in just a few hours. This park is going to be packed. And yes, you can't get more American than a good old chili cook-off. The judges are making their way down the line right now. We have barbecues happening. We have the fireworks show. And we have the Artesia Court. Happy 4th of July! They are ready. So are all the other people camping out. Some who've been here since 6 a.m. to make sure they have a spot for that 9 p.m. fireworks show. Technically, it's only the 3rd, but in Artesia, the calendar took a back seat as Independence Day festivities got an early start.
We are here to celebrate the 250th anniversary of the beautiful, wonderful United States of America.
Celebrating the birthday of America, 200
Really?
years
I
of
didn't feel like
bicentennial
was
was
good.
kind of bummed because it was still going when I got to ARVR. And I was like, oh. But it was good. It was well written. It was good.
Hey, they wanted sound bites and stuff. They got it.
Yeah. But I like that.
Asian communities to celebrate the nation's independence with plenty of patriotic pride.
I love that I made it
Just want
exhibited
people to
and
want
I
to
enjoy
stay.
all the perks of being an American citizen.
I mean,
I love the democracy.
You're doing a great job.
I forget though almost every day. I'm like, oh, that's birthday.
Working his way from his first job to eventually serving as the city's mayor.
My first job
Oh, good.
was local gas station mopping floors, making $4 an hour. 2, 4, 6.
Zambelli fireworks crews hard at work, putting the finishing touches on the night's grand finale. A fireworks show that doesn't come cheap.
Estimates, somewhere in the ballpark of 40,000 maybe, if I had to guess, literally 5 to 7,000.
And while these fireworks will last just minutes for those gathered here, it's a tradition they say they will keep celebrating for decades to come. Ponderosa, ARP.
Yay. That was a good piece.
Back out here live, all that patriotic pride, and you can actually see the right now of the squad is setting up with those thousands of fireworks for the big show at 9 p.m. Coming up exciting, by the way, right here on CBS LA. I'm going to continue to be here live as I try out the chili and tell you the secret ingredient, but also we're asking the crowds here the question: is it pyrotechnics or is it the drone show? Yeah, and you're going to be surprised at some of the reactions we got. So anyway, the secret ingredient here is red meat cells. A little spicy with a kick. Leave it up to them. Live in Arcadia, Jasmine Hill, CBS LA, back to you guys.
I'm glad you waited till the end to take that bite of chili. Okay, Jazz, thanks so much. Concerned residents calling on officials to put a stop to fireworks celebrations near habitats for endangered animals. The citizens group protesting a planned fireworks display in Marina del Rey. Fireworks will go off near the Bayona Wetlands Ecological Reserve, which houses hundreds of bird species. Many of them are threatened or endangered. The group says fireworks are a major disruption and can kill the animals. They suggest drone shows as a more animal-friendly alternative.
In the midst of this massive expansion, and we are decimating wildlife. Not only are the noise pollution, they are polluting our environment.
We did reach out to the Department of Fish and Wildlife for their take on this, and so far, have not heard back.
Well, LA, of course, gearing up for a big America 250 celebration at the Los Angeles Coliseum. Sky and Cal overhead as crews are spending the day getting the stage set for some big names to perform tomorrow, including Chris Stapleton, Smashing Pumpkins, and Chaka Khan, and it will be hosted by Queen Latifah.
We're gonna have an incredible benefit show with amazing star-studded talent, and we're so excited. The price is $17.76. So yes, it is a little bit obvious, but obviously that was the recognition of the founding of our amazing country.
Well, the concert is part of America 250's Giving Forth initiative, encouraging Americans to give back on Independence Day with proceeds from ticket sales supporting Feeding America.
And all under $20. Sounds good to me, right? Well, the big question is, will Mother Nature cooperate with all the fireworks shows this weekend?
Meteorologist Evelyn Tapp with your holiday next weather forecast. And we want to be able to see the fireworks and the drone shows.
We'll check back later. Evelyn, thank you. With fireworks inevitably comes emergency room visits, the most common injuries doctors see this time of year, and the warning before the holiday takes a tragic turn. Plus this.
It is the love story heard around the world. Team effort that went into making sure Taylor and Travis's wedding day goes off without a hitch.
Tyler, to the tower.
No, Jules, I'm in the helicopter on Sunday. Oh, YouTube was asking me if I'm in the chopper tonight.
YouTube is asking if you're in the chopper tonight.
Yes, like later on, but I was said
YouTubers?
yes. I said no. I'm on Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh, you are? Mm-hmm. Chopper?
It's FIFA, another FIFA Mexico game.
Yeah. And now the game's starting like at 11. Yeah, because there's weather in Mexico City. So now I'll be in at noon.
I think if it's a day game,
So I was trying to figure out, like, I can't tell if it's going to be, I don't think it'll be as wild if it's a day game.
like the cover of night gives you more
Yeah.
desire to be rowdy. Daytime, it's like it's hot, let's go home,
Yeah.
let's have lunch, let's go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
And it also seems, I know this is crazy, but like when it's hot, daytime, and you're drinking, you want to take a nap.
Yeah.
When you're drinking at night, you want to party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's something about it.
She knows.
That's what
She's read in books.
That's what I've heard. I can't speak from experience. I have slept through a Brewers game.
Oh, Adam came out and he was like, I saw you in a Netflix documentary last night. The one I was telling you about.
We're in a Netflix documentary.
Yeah.
The number one streaming show on Netflix.
Right now, yeah.
What is it?
The Worst Neighbor is what it's called.
Oh.
And it's like each episode is a different case of like a terrible neighbor. And the one we did was, which I didn't even realize it was a neighbor situation, but it was like 2023 or something like that. And it was a case in Sherman Oaks where this woman, essentially this guy was trying to case nice houses in there, broke into one, broke in and was like, oh my God, the guy's dead. And like the guy died of natural causes or whatever. But so then he calls his friend who's like a fraudster, and she comes in, finds all of the paperwork for the house, creates a fake trust that never existed, takes ownership of the property, and then starts siphoning off millions of dollars from this dead guy. And to cover their tracks, she puts him in acid in her apartment in Beverly Crest. Puts him in acid.
Families getting ready to celebrate a festive 4th of July tomorrow, and experts are warning even small fireworks require careful
Yeah,
use.
they sure do. Mandy Gaither talks with a doctor about the injuries he sees every year.
So what happened, like the lady with the casket?
No, she bought a big blue bucket and a bunch of acid and tried to destroy his body in the acid.
That happened here in LA?
Yeah, at her apartment in like Beverly Grove, something like that. And so then they couldn't get the bones to dissolve, so they put him in bags and drove up to San Francisco, got out on a boat and dumped the rest of him in the bay up there. And he had no family. His parents were dead. He had no siblings, no kids, no nothing. So then it went for like months, and eventually neighbors were like, we haven't seen him in a really long time. So a homicide detective started like sniffing around, and she was able to stall them for like almost another year before they finally started like piecing everything together. And
Cover this story?
we did. That's how we ended up on. I did a desk kit on it one night at 9. Yeah,
I'll have to check it out.
it was good. And it was. I remember the story because I remember like I had to like essentially figure everything out through court documents, which was really difficult because it was very convoluted. So and then try to compress it into a 90-second hit, but it was a crazy story.
And for every stream, you get 5 cents.
Hey,
Watch it twice.
Lao. Yeah. Bye.
Did you see that one, Mike? Maternal Instincts?
Not yet.
Just don't do it. All right. Coming up, let the celebrations begin for America's 250th birthday bash.
Yeah, how police are getting an assist from above to make sure people follow the law while ringing in the court.
And I'm 7 editor Mike Rogers here at the desk. New concerns after a shooting inside of Ventura County Hospital yesterday. What the union representing the nursing staff has to say. That's ahead.
Backpacks are an essential for kids heading back to classes. Coming up here on CBS LA, how you can help families get ready for that first day of school.
Yeah, this is a show in St. Louis as well. The lady, there was a story, and I know that isn't in the news, but somebody killed a pregnant woman, cut the baby out. And it's crazy, isn't it? This lady
Should not be watching that, bro.
right right now.
Yeah.
This lady is, I mean, she's faking that she's pregnant. And then when it's time, she's got to produce a baby. She goes and she finds one. Hey, how are you, Matt?
Maddie.
Feeling better.
Have you been sick?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Can I show YouTube?
Oh.
Got a new water truck, Maddie?
Yeah.
Oh, tell me
YouTube,
this, Matt.
look at Matt's new water bottle.
That like really bad thing that felt like COVID, but you tested
Yeah.
negative for it? My son had that. He had 103 temperature the other night.
I didn't have a fever, but
Oh, you had COVID.
huh?
You feel like you had COVID?
Yeah. Like it literally felt how I felt after Maggie called me after I got sent home.
Yeah.
Oh, Maggie.
I got the same home call.
I got the call that I'm not supposed to be telling anybody I have COVID. I got in trouble because I told people.
Well, I was at work, made up, in makeup, sitting at my desk, where she called me up and says, "Where are you?" And I'm like, "At my desk, I'm about to go on the air in 15 minutes. You need to go home right now." What? You tested positive for COVID.
All right. The good old days.
And I was gone for 2 weeks.
Never got it.
You never
Back
got
in the
it?
day, yeah.
My son didn't get it either, but he's sick now.
I never tested positive.
That's him.
But during the thick of it, I mean, we were testing here like twice a week.
Yeah, it's true. I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Like, remember it was in the basement, it was outside. Yes. You never had it? What'd you say?
I had it twice.
Okay.
But both times it was like asymptomatic for me pretty much.
Oh,
So,
you're lucky.
yeah.
I'm so sick. Especially the first time. You're pretty sick the second time.
I got it the first time I was sick. So like,
I remember.
I'm on the couch at home and I'm looking on the internet. Am I noticing any changes? Because that's when they said by the 4th day you'd be hospitalized and intubated.
Yeah.
It was. This is CBS LA at 4.
An update to a shooting inside a Ventura County Hospital. Officers shoot a man accused of trying to murder his mom.
Good to assignment editor Mike Rogers at the desk. Mike, this afternoon, the union representing hospital workers speaking.
Yeah, they are, and they're saying that safety protocols were not followed inside of that hospital yesterday when this shooting happened. Now, we'll show you the video. Remember, this is a domestic violence, attempted murder, attempted suicide situation that landed 2 people inside Los Robles Hospital in Thousand Oaks yesterday. Now, the Ventura County Sheriff's Office, as well as the Simi Valley Police Department, say that an officer that was watching guard over the suspect got into an altercation with him, ultimately shooting that suspect. Now, the union representing the nursing staff say there were several problems with what happened, including that no emergency tones or alarms were alerted or were toned out to alert the hospital that there was a security incident, typically known as a code gray or a code silver, were never issued. They also say that the area where the suspect was shot was not equipped with the materials needed to be able to treat a gunshot wound victim, particularly in that area. Separately from that, they also say there are new questions about what kind of restraints were being used on that suspect and how exactly he was able to get into that altercation with the officer that would ultimately lead him to being shot. Now, at last check, both the victim of the original stabbing and the suspect that was then shot by police were still alive and expected to survive their injuries. But the union tonight raising questions about exactly what happened and who knew what and when and why no one was notified. Now, we did reach out to the hospital for comment on the union's allegations. So far, they have not gotten back to us. Morning, Amy. It's because it's high tide.
Pop superstar Taylor Swift's wedding to NFL star Travis Kelce.
It's the closest thing to royalty we're gonna get in the U.S.
Security is tight outside the venue with the estimated 1,000 guests. Several streets blocked off.
It does resemble a perfect marriage of a venue that's sports and entertainment coming together.
The garden may not seem like the most private or intimate.
Yeah, because it's like Talia Street, right?
USA Today's Brian West says it does have its advantages.
The building is built like a fort. You can't fly over with a helicopter. You can't get drones. You can't do long lenses to peer inside. And so she can really control some of the images and the videos that come out of this wedding.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Ollie, go straight in to the rocks there in front of that. No, go down. And then left. Right there, straight in. That pipe right there.
Before the festivities kicked off, Swift and Kelce gave some wedding gifts of their own, donating $26 million to charities.
Oh, well, at least it's not leaking anymore.
Imagination Library book giveaway program. Country icon responded on social media.
In the water. Miguel. Hello, Miguel. Lady.
For the famous couple, their love story enters a new era. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Well, this 4th of July weekend, one local resident is experiencing a different type of independence. After years on the streets, a single mom finally has a home of her own. The nonprofit organization Holiday Helping Hands surprised Sarah Hill and her 2-year-old son Noah with a fully furnished apartment in Carson today. The nonprofit partners with LA County to help formerly homeless people like Sarah, get back on their feet with transitional housing and vocational programs. Formerly struggling with substance abuse and mental illness, Sarah can now spend this Independence Day weekend with peace of mind and hope for the future.
It was very exciting. I love it. When I first came here, I was just like, wow, like, I made it. And I want to keep making it. I want to continue for the rest of my life.
It symbolizes independence. And we talked about freedom means something different to everybody. Now she's free from being homeless and she's free from addiction.
Well, Sarah plans on going back to school to achieve her dream of becoming a substance abuse counselor.
Wonderful.
Good
Good
for
luck.
her, yeah.
Right, the Lakers just do not stop making moves.
Here's Dark Fatal with their latest offseason splash in sports.
A huge week of Laker moves started with LeBron James leaving the team, followed by a trade for 7-foot-2 Walker Kessler, along with a few other free agent additions. But today came another trade as the Lakers picked out the big fella, DeAndre Ayton, for more help beyond the arc. According to ESPN, the Lakers acquired guard Caden Hardy with Milwaukee's Wizards. He was only a 20-year-old college
yelling to the front wheels all over the place, and I have to like really tone them down.
All right, thanks so much, Mark. Well, people swelling with patriotic pride.
Flag sellers say they're doing brisk business, but it's not just the stars and stripes that people have their eyes on.
Plus, costly cookouts, barbecue, food prices heating up faster than the grill, where you can still save this holiday weekend. I saw what you did there, Marco. That was a good tease.
Well, he's trying to get all his things in before he's off next week.
Are you off next week?
Oh, yeah.
All next week? You didn't talk to me about that. I'm kidding.
Oh, I'm sorry, Marco. You told me to not tell anyone. So.
Oh, that's right. Oh, one weekday close. That's right. You did tell me. Yeah, I remember you.
Isn't that nice? He's giving Candy a little bit of a break, too. Of course, of course. Tell me to look and I'll look.
Oh, that was so much fun. Yeah, it'll be a good time. I remember those little trips with my boys.
Yeah.
I remember doing those trips with my boys.
Doing
San
where?
Diego?
Yeah.
See your dad, right? Your mom?
Yeah.
We used to go.
Stay there, but we would go down and go to the park and
Yeah.
along the side.
For years and years when I was little, every 4th of July, my mom would take us to the Six Flags in Vallejo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because that was the closest one to Reno. So we'd
Say
always
it again, Mike?
the Six Flags in Vallejo.
Oh, yeah?
We'd every 4th of July, my mom would always take us over there. Because we'd gone there even since I was little, before Six Flags even owned it. It was called Marine World.
Oh, yeah.
Marine World.
Yeah, yeah. And then it turned into Six Flags. We'd always go stay at the same. There was like a Holiday Inn right across the street. We'd always stay at the same place.
Aw.
Yeah, it was great memories.
What were you saying, Marco? We might be talking at the same time. Who's that? There you go. Yes. Oh, I love it.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
You got good memories. It's
Yeah.
nice.
Who's doing the 4 next week? Oh, Adam and James.
Where do I go? I don't remember being at Disneyland for big, I don't want to say what anniversary, because it dates me so much, but Disneyland was always big. But driving across country, it was a real tease.
I'm gonna have him take the beaches back.
The World Cup going on in America is celebrating its 250th birthday.
Hey, Ollie, let's go. Let's take the coastline north, just so we can get some video of people at the beach for the holiday weekend.
We've seen flags waving at World Cup watch parties and matches, and one flag store owner in
No worries. Let's take the coastline back and get some video of people at the beaches on the way, please.
Independence Day has been great for his business. He's been selling as many as 5,000 flags a day, which is double his usual sales.
I have people that drive support project in the country and Mexico and Korea. His wife are Korean and they are back home against each other.
That business owner tells us one country's colors are dominating sales. You know what they are, you see it right there. Mexico's green, white, and red.
Well, barbecues are a 4th of July tradition, but firing up the grill is getting more expensive. The National Retail Federation says Americans are expected to spend more than $9 billion on food for the holiday, but heating up the price faster than the grill are those prices, with hamburgers up 14% from this time last year, hot dogs up 5%, even the veggie tray prices have grown. Economists say that when it comes to protein, chicken is a cheaper option than beef, and with egg prices down 14% from last July, side dishes like potato salad or deviled eggs can help stretch the budget.
Well, we're just a day away from another big July 4th tradition, the Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest. Yep, weigh-ins were held today in New York City. 17-time champ Joey Chestnut weighed in at 225 pounds. And 11-time women's champion Nikki Sudo weighed in at holds the all-time record, eating a whopping 76 hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes in 2021. Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest has been held at the original location on Coney Island since 1972.
Perfect for Independence Day weekend, Top Gun Maverick, and you can see it for free outdoors on the Culver Steps tonight in Culver City. It's part of the Movie on the Steps series happening on Friday nights. Free popcorn is supplied, and the movie starts around 8 o'clock. You do have to bring your own chairs and blankets.
Oh, great deal.
Yeah.
All right, teaching a valuable lesson in community. How volunteers are making a difference for local families ahead of the next school year.
Can be a part of something that she doesn't normally get to be a part of. That way she can understand what's going to happen in the sky rather than having just to rely on somebody describing it to her.
And feeling the holiday vibes, a heartfelt way, a visually impaired girl is experiencing a drone show through touch.
CC. Hey James, how are you?
Did that script change? I thought I had read through that barbecue thing and it totally messed me up.
You know what happens with your eyes? It gets further back.
Falls on top.
Just your eyes kind of move forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and especially if you're trying to do a play on words, sometimes if they're really close to each other,
Yeah.
your eyes like remove one of the words. It happens.
I was like, what on earth am I saying? I almost said, Juan, help me. Help me, Juan. What am I trying to say?
I don't. I'm like I just can't.
Okay, I don't know what it
I just
says.
can't with all those.
Both eyes? Or just
I'm going to the main left. I'm going to the trio. Right.
Wait, was the wedding today? I thought it was tomorrow.
I thought it was tomorrow too, but
Well,
maybe they're doing it today.
AP just said Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are married in elaborate Madison Square Garden ceremony, Swift's publicist says.
Oh, can we have one picture? I just need one picture. And I'm not even a Swiftie, but I still want to see one picture. Inside, like what she did to Madison.
Yeah.
You will. You'll see it. The thing is, they're controlling what images get out there. That's why you have to turn in your
Phones.
Me?
Oh.
If you've got 26 million to donate and you choose Madison Square Garden, like I just want to see what you do with it.
I don't know if she's gonna do that. She might be one of those surrogate ladies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She doesn't want to ruin her performance, Bobby.
Can I stand here? No. Well, more proof that authorities are cracking down on illegal fireworks. Police in Pomona used a drone to pinpoint exactly where fireworks are being launched from. Officers responded to the scene and issued a citation. Fines are $1,000.
Amy, another case of illegal fireworks. This one ended with several arrests in San Bernardino. You can see here police confiscating a whole trunk full of fireworks. Once again, officers had help from a drone in finding these suspects. Fireworks are illegal in most of San Bernardino County, but a limited number of areas do allow for consumer-grade sparklers that stay on the ground and do not explode.
Well, as we celebrate America's 250th birthday, we need to make sure our pets are safe. That's why Pasadena Humane is getting the word out about making our animals feel comfortable and secure. The 4th is one of the busiest times for animal shelters because of pets
may be summer, but back to school shopping is already adding stress to parents' budgets. CBS LA's Carl Finstrom shows us one San Gabriel Valley nonprofit focused on helping families in need stay prepared for a major
Hi. So now that the time got pushed back to where it was, do you want me to keep that noon start time or go back to normal? I mean, I'm just worried that like we already did it. I mean, I don't know. It's just like if something happens again, then we're not doing a bunch of back and forth, you know?
I mean, I'm gonna have to charge you a little deposit fee.
Because it was going to be like 11 or something, right? I mean, maybe we push it back to 1. That way, if it goes back to 11, because it's like nothing's going to, if it's a 2-hour game, it wouldn't be over till 1 anyway.
I'll talk to Susan. She knows a good one, yeah.
because some have stronger bite than others. Some have like
Right.
a little rubber on the teeth, so it grips your
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. So you want to go back just to normal time? Okay, sounds good. Bye.
It does mess with your guts.
There's got to be another way. It's not a bobby pin, or because the clips are the easiest and the fastest, right?
Back in the day, you could just put like hair, shortening, but now it's all these small washcloths.
Well, no, the gals across the weather, they put it on their Spanx and they put it on their underwear,
I stopped
bras.
wearing Spanx, I just gave up.
Yeah, but the thing is they don't have the switch as fast as we
Right.
do.
Hey. Oh yeah, you're good. This is for
Okay.
these fine people over here. I love that you decided when you gave up on Spanx. That's great.
I just stopped caring.
You stopped, yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the wires?
I'm gonna have to, like, be more than what women I already am. I really have no words to say, but that I'm grateful. Yeah.
Again, the event is taking place on July 29th at the Santa Anita Racetrack. Families can still register their students for the giveaway. Just visit cbsla.com/seenontv for more information.
Well, it's certainly beginning to heat up just in time for the 4th of July weekend.
And next weather meteorologist Evelyn Taft tracking the temperatures ahead of Independence Day. Marco. Is Evelyn going
Zach Brown, the Goo Goo Dolls, and John Baptiste are helping to celebrate America's 250th birthday tomorrow. CBS Evening News anchor Tony DeCopel and Entertainment Tonight's Michelle Turner will host a 3-hour TV special from Washington, D.C. The show features a lot of fireworks and concert performances, taking viewers from coast to coast. And you can watch the Great American Block Party 250 from 8 until 11 tomorrow night on CBS LA Channel 2 and Paramount Plus. Ruben?
Amy, thank you. I am Ruth Shabasi, new at the top of the hour on CBS LA at 5. Residents trying to recover 1 year after massive fireworks explosion.
Fireworks lit up the sky in Pacoima a year ago, but they weren't intentional. One person died. Several people lost their homes. We look back as this community is still trying to move forward.
Plus, new incentives for California drivers to buy an electric vehicle. How much you can save on new or used EVs. That and more new at the top of the hour on CBS LA at 5. Amy and Juan, back to you.
Thanks, Ruben. Well, are you feeling the power of Independence Day in a very different way?
A young girl isn't letting her lack of vision stop her from enjoying the 4th of July in her own unique way.
Thanks, enjoy your
Bye-bye,
weekend.
YouTube.
You're gone